It's Week 14 of the NFL. And we've got the Chargers' Offensive Player of the Year, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Chargers and the Giants, next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation. The Chargers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. His offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. On 1st down, Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Giants will have great field position as they take over at their own 4. The Chargers Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14. On play action. Now Herbert.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense in this.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Wow, a pretty... say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of...
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so...
Ready. Set.
Now a play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set.
On play action now. Herbert. Tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently number 1 in the league in receptions. Herbert now on 1st down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Herbert now on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. On first and 10, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. It's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
It's a big one for the Chargers. An even 40 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.